you've been into gymnastics and physical, mental, focusing on all different areas of life. Now, uh, do you have any tips or any advice as to what people can do to have that focus so that if they're working on something, they can make sure that they're putting all the energy at one single place?
Well, look, we have this thing called consciousness. It's
Yes.
an idea, it's an abstract idea, but it manifests in the human being as awareness. Now it's getting a little more concrete. Most of us understand awareness where consciousness feels a little cosmic.
Yeah.
Awareness, but awareness functions in the human being as attention.
Mm.
Attention is awareness channeled. It's not everywhere. It's channeled like a lens channels the sunlight to focus, and it can light a fire.
Hmm.
So when we can get better at paying attention, but we call it concentration.
Correct.
We also call it mindfulness. Now, mindfulness has become a thing, you know. I am practicing mindfulness. But all it means is paying attention to what's
True.
going on in the present moment without judgments.
Yes.
That's what mindfulness is. So if we turn our attention inward, we call it mindfulness meditation, being aware of the thoughts and feelings passing through us. But equally important, maybe more important, is being mindful of our surroundings, the people around us, our environment, paying attention,
Yeah.
rather than having a drift from past to future, daydreaming up in our head all the time, rather than being present in this moment. So mindfulness, focus, it's about paying attention. And you know what? Like anything else, it gets better over time.
Hmm.
I'll tell you a quick story. I
Yes.
was in the gym, and Socrates, you know, as the story goes, watching me, and I did a complicated dismount, a multiple twisting double somersault off the horizontal bar, and I stuck my landing, which is a good thing. And I decided this is a good place to end workout. So I said, let's stop here, Sock. And walking down the hall, I ripped off my sweatshirt, threw it in my workout bag, and as we were walking down the hall, he said, you know, Dan, that last move you did was really sloppy. And I said, what are you talking about, Sock? It was the best dismount I did in a long time. He said, I'm not talking about the dismount. I'm talking about the way you took off your sweatshirt and put it in your bag. And he
Hmm.
reminded me once again, I was treating one moment as special and another
Yes.
moment as ordinary. And he reminded me there are no ordinary moments. Every moment counts for something. And he said, he added something that I got actually in a line I got into the Peaceful Warrior movie. Um, which was, he said, Dan, the difference between us is I practice gymnastics. He said, you practice gymnastics, Dan. I practice everything.
Wow.
That really threw me. What does it mean to practice? Most of us do things. We do the laundry, we do the wash, we do our homework, we do our work. But when you practice something, you're doing it with a commitment to refine it or improve. And that absorbs us in this moment. So this attitude, this approach to life, I can pass on to your listeners, is practice what you do. When you're signing your name, when you're walking, when you're breathing, when you're eating, practice. See if you can refine it. And that's going to bring your attention back to the present moment. It's one of the most effective ways to do that and to bring more quality to everyday life. It's not some, serious, solemn, every moment self-improvement program. It's just
Yeah.
paying attention to refining what we do. Whether I'm speaking to you now or sitting, breathing, just pay attention to that. So that's something I could leave your listeners with.
Wow. I mean, this is a whole new approach towards life where you're not looking at things as tasks, but just looking at everything, just making sure every single moment that you're looking at, you're just in that specific moment and focusing on that specific thing rather than
We're
think-
practicing.
yeah, exactly. That's amazing.